elections, not just with His Excellency on the top of the ticket, but we also have 1,500 people who are running with him. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. I think what we should do differently this time, like I said earlier, is to first of all personalize this whole issue for us to understand that election is not just an event, it is something that seriously affects our lives. And they say after God is government. And so if we understand the fact that it is through election that we are able to get the people who are governors, who govern us, and that it is through uh, elections and governance that every single aspect of our lives is being affected. You are a young graduate, you finish school, you've not gotten a job, it's politics. You are a woman who is selling on the street, you don't make as much money as you used to before, it's all about politics, it's all about that election. You're not safe in your house, insecurity is worrying you, the roads aren't good, you can't get a good healthcare system. It's all about, governance, it's all about politics, it's all about that election. So the first thing is for us to have that mind shift, because what we have currently is a lot of people just think, no, it really doesn't concern me, I can just go and get away with it. All you need to do is to pray to God. And that's why you saw at the beginning of 2023 or mid of 2023, there was these prayers that was going on. Oh, so this administration will favor me. People think that when it favors them, that's all there is, to life. So when we understand that, the next thing that then happens is that we begin to fish for the people who are going to actually run for office. So, for example, if every one of us were looking at our different respective states, we're looking at different respective senatorial zones, we're looking at our different constituencies and say, who are the people that we can send to the National Assembly? Who are the people that we can send to the state houses of assembly? Who are the people that we can send in as councillors? And you begin to look for people that they have courage, people that you will give them the job, you will go and sleep and they will do the work, people that that are courageous, nobody is going to intimidate. Well, I think it was a few days ago that there was a video that was out on the space where you saw a former governor. Can you hear me? Say my connection is lost. Hello, can you hear me?
No, we can hear you. Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, fantastic. I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me though? Oh, Lord have mercy. This network is going to be so... Hello? Oh my goodness. Network.
Continue.
Okay.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so you saw a few days ago where a former governor, it seems in a video. So right now, sometimes you see videos and you're thinking, oh, are they AI? Are they not AI? Are they real? But what we saw in that video is a former governor speaking to members of his State House of Assembly and commanding them, having them sitting down on the floor and commanding them that they should not dare to do anything contrary to what the governor wants, and these lawmakers must obey, sort of like obey the governor, which is an anomaly, because the State House of Assembly are supposed to be the advocates of the people, the activists, in government. They're supposed to hold the executive accountable, ensuring that whatever the executive is doing, they're doing it within the ambit of the law and what will favor the people. The state houses of assembly are actually more powerful than the executive. The National Assembly is more powerful than the presidency, powerful, that the executive arm. But in Nigeria, have an anomaly where these are people who are being controlled. And how do they come about to being controlled? Because most of the people that are put in these places are actually stooges of the executive or former people who have finished their gubernatorial tenure, governorship tenure. They come over to the National Assembly and all of that. So the thing needs to be done differently is, one, let us that we know can do the work, have the courage. That's one, get them. The second thing, we must raise money from them. You see, the biggest problem we have in Nigerian politics is that politicians are the ones who are paying for their campaign. As long as we are not donating for politicians to run for office, to get into office, that it is them that are using their personal money. People are selling their houses to run for office. People are borrowing money from banks to run for office. People are being sponsored by their political godfathers. As long as that is what happens, then there is nowhere we will ever get good governance in Nigeria. It's not possible. Because if someone will use their money to run for office and get into office, it's no longer politics, it is business. And so when that person gets to office, the first thing that person is going to do is that they are going to reap their money. The money they have spent before, they will get it back, and then they will make profit on top of that money, and then they will loot the one they will use for the next election. So until and unless we ourselves as people, we begin to donate that 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira, 3,000 naira, 10,000, country where governance is working, where their own democracy is working, that's how they get people into it. So you can't stay aside, do not participate, do not contribute money, and you expect that people are going to go in there to work for you. They're not going to work for you. They're going to work for their political godfathers and mothers that put them there. That's how you see this former governor sitting, telling a members of assembly to sit down on the floor, and he's standing over their head. He's berating them as if he's talking to his grandchildren. And so for us to do things differently, we must begin to curate these leaders. We must be ready to campaign for them. We must be ready to donate monies for their campaign, and we must be ready to help them raise money. And at the end of the day, when they get into office, we must also be ready to hold them accountable and make demands on them. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Comrade Aisha. I really love the point that you made about the idea of the fact that we have to be ready to fund and donate to value-based leader beyond just supporting them. Because, like you said, if we don't do that and they use their resources, they definitely would go in there with the intention of recouping their investment, making profit. The reality is that the political
I can't hear Century anymore. Hello, I can't hear Century. I actually can't hear him anymore. I don't know what's happening. The network is quite terrible. It's just kicking me off. It just goes off. I can't even hear anything. I've joined again. Anything. I can't hear anything.
that you can feel if you're interested in running for office in Nigeria.
I is back. Comrade Aisha, can you hear? I don't know if she's back over. I can hear her.
And here she can hear, she just signified. The message you can mute now. Okay. Yeah, going.
I'm sending the request to speak, but it's definitely not it's not good. Trying to see.
Comrade, can you hear us? Okay. Okay. I mean, Comrade, can you mute your mic? I think I'm echoing. Am I the only one that is echoing? That is hearing an echo?
No. Your echo because network had
I can't speak, obviously. Gosh. Let me use another
Can you hear us?